How much do you want to buy? 10 different types of sunglasses? A new iPhone every year? New clothes every 2 weeks to catch up with the latest fashion? With online shopping, it has become even more convenient for people to buy. Shopping can be done in just a few clicks, and with modern shipment, you just receive it in minutes. How sustainable is this? How long are you going to use the clothes you buy? How many times are you going to use them before throwing them away? Do you know what goes into making a product like cotton or polyester shirt? What goes into making a mobile phone that you dump within a year or two? Where does this end up? Is it easy to recycle them? And what are the chances of them ending up in a landfill? I have never ending questions on this topic. Is it people's greed or the change in economics that has changed the way people are consuming things? And these habits of excessive buying is very much affected by the festive season. For example, gifting during Diwali and Christmas not only increases the items purchased but also packaging and transport. Wedding seasons also have a huge amount of waste due to the decor, food, etc. Everything we purchase today has an environmental price tag. Is it time for the governments and companies to step in? What is consumerism? Consumerism refers to the belief that increasing consumption of goods and services is desirable for personal well being and happiness. This system prioritizes consumer spending and the continual purchasing of new products as a primary means of achieving personal satisfaction, social status, and identity. Consumerism is fueled by advertising, marketing, and cultural norms, and it has a major effect on both economy and environment. It significantly impacts the environment by increasing carbon emissions, pollution, waste, resource depletion, and habitat destruction. But before diving deeper into how it affects the environment, let's discuss history of consumerism. Consumerism has undergone a significant evolution over the years, closely tied to the growth of industrialization. The Industrial Revolution, marked by inventions like steam engine and mechanized production, led to increased prosperity and the creation of substantial middle class. Colonization efforts aimed to procure raw materials and sell manufactured goods, further fueling consumerism. As capitalism took hold, the focus shifted to profit maximization. Businesses sought to create new markets and stimulate demand. After the World War I, the economy became more focused on consumption rather than production. People had more money to spend, and businesses started to aggressively market and sell products to consumers. In the 1920s, the idea of consumerism as an important economic and social force really started to emerge. Businesses worked to create new desires and needs among consumers, encouraging them to constantly buy the latest products. The rise of media like radio and television allowed businesses to reach more people with their marketing messages. This helped drive a culture of consumption where people defined their identity and status through the products they bought. Over the decades, consumerism continued to grow, fueled by factors like easy credit, globalization, and rapid pace of technological change. Consumers had more choices than ever before, and businesses competed fiercely for their attention and money. While consumerism has brought economic growth, it has been criticized for its negative environmental and social impacts like overconsumption, waste generation, and materialism. In recent years, there has been a growing movement towards more sustainable and ethical consumption. The wealthiest 20% of the world's population accounts for 86% of total private consumption, while the poorest 20% account for just 1.3% of consumption. If everyone consumed resources at the same rate as an average American, we would need 4 to 5 Earths to sustain that level of consumption. 59% of the world's resources are consumed by 10% of the wealthiest population, showing how globalization and consumerism led to the unequal distribution of wealth. In just 13 years, the number of people in the consumer class is expected to increase by over 2 billion people globally. Fast fashion is a prime example of consumerism. The fashion industry alone produces over 92 million tons of textile waste per year globally. In the US, over 11 million tons of textile waste ends up in landfills or is incinerated each year. Globally, 50 million tons of e waste is generated annually, with only 20% being properly recycled. This intense extraction of natural resources like wood, water, metals, and fossil fuels to meet the demands of consumerism is causing rapid depletion of these resources. The extraction of resources for consumer goods often involves practices like deforestation, mining that completely reshape landscapes and destroy habitats. This disrupts ecosystems and makes it harder for wildlife to survive. Consumerism drives carbon heavy processes like manufacturing and transportation. Research shows that at least 45% of greenhouse gas emissions are from the production of goods all over the world. Manufacturing is an energy intensive process. It requires large amounts of electricity, heat, and fuel to power machinery, equipment, and transportation. Not just this, manufacturing processes also creates byproducts, which are mostly released into the environment, which in turn cause pollution. The transportation of consumer goods globally accounts for a significant portion of carbon emissions, with freight transport alone responsible for 8% of global emissions. Household consumption, including the use of consumer products, is responsible for about 60% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Consumerism creates massive amounts of waste, which end up in the landfills, oceans, and the natural environment. The culture of consumerism promotes the idea that happiness comes from owning material goods. This leads to excessive consumption and waste that is unsustainable in the long term. Changing this mindset is crucial for creating a more sustainable society. Our purchasing habits are affected by social media. The rise of digital payments, e commerce, social changes, marketing, and the promotion of capitalism. How many advertisements do we see in a day? They appear while scrolling through Instagram, pop up on any website, YouTube ads, billboards, and more. The number of advertisements has increased over the years, and so has our consumption pattern. During end season sales, Black Friday, and festive sales, the situation is different altogether. You are enticed to buy more through coupons, buy two, get two free offers, and discounts on the next purchase if you make a big purchase now. This makes you want to buy more before the deal ends. The availability of credit cards and other financing options has made it easier for consumers to purchase goods that they may not be able to afford outright. This has contributed to the rise of consumer debt and overspending. Aggressive marketing campaigns by businesses constantly create new desires and needs amongst consumers. As economies have grown and incomes have risen, particularly in developing countries, people have more disposable income to spend on consumer goods. The expansion of global middle class has fueled increased consumer demand. Rapid technological progress has led to constant introduction of new products and gadgets that consumers feel compelled to buy. E-commerce and online shopping have made it easier and convenient for people to purchase goods. Consumption has become a way for people to express their social status and identity. Owning certain brands or products is seen as a way to signal wealth and social standing. Can you quote some examples of such brands in the comment section below? Many products are designed to have a limited lifespan, encouraging consumers to replace them frequently. This throwaway culture drives ongoing consumption. It's time for governments and companies to step in and take some responsibility. Policies and regulations can help steer us towards more sustainable consumption patterns. What are some eco friendly habits you have adopted? Share your ideas in the comments. Also, check out our other videos on microplastics, AI's impact on climate change, and impact of the food system on the environment.